Hello, it's me, Ayahuasca from Marijuana Garden. The cosmic disclosure Hollow Earth. What does that mean? 1. It is a large network of porous caverns that range larger than the size of Texas. Huge caverns that run all the way to about 40 miles below the surface, the crust, where it goes down to the mantle of Earth. 2. We can also call it more of honeycomb Earth. 3. It is said that it is a basic part of physics as a planet forms in the rotation that the outside cools first, and then the energy of centripetal force kind of throws the material against the outer surface, and you get these bubbles that form because the edge is solid and the material is bouncing off of that, and it creates this sort of caverns. 4. These caverns that are anywhere between 20 to 40 miles deep inside the actual cavern. 5. It provided a low luminescent, a certain spectrum of the full spectrum that we're used to seeing. Life forms inhabiting inner Earth. 1. There are certain types of plant life. 2. And there's tons of water than of Earth. 3. They are developed completely independent of the ecosystem. 4. There are a bunch of strange animal life. 5. Like mammal life with fur. 6. Spiders that would be kind of gigantic compared to anything we see on the surface. Lot of them don't have the pigment that they did on the surface. 7. Some of the things that are larger on the surface are smaller below. Some of the things that you would expect to be smaller were larger. 8. There are also several different types of crustaceans. 9. There are also regular fish which are available, which don't have eyes. Pale humanoids. 1. There are a small lizard type of creature that not technologically advanced, but that were very intelligent. 2. They walked on 2 and 4 legs. They are very dangerous. They hunted in small packs and that showed signs of being intelligent. They're compared to like a caveman level of intelligence. 3. It's much more like a lizard. 4. It's an animal, and they are not considered as reptiles. 5. A long time ago the Mormons were digging deep caverns. They were doing some sort of a program where they were digging deep caverns and they ran into some of these beings. 6. Color grayish brown, but brown's not really the right color, but then again this is taken under a different light. So if they were taken out and shown under a full spectrum light they are probably going to look different. You know, like they have stripes on them in different areas. Raptor humanoids. The Raptors were this group that supposedly are remnants of the dinosaurs that have been here since before humans. Description: they're mostly warm-blooded. They're closer to birds than they are reptilians, but they kind of look like both. They look kind of dinosaur-ish, but they have these weird scaly feathers. These are higher intellectual beings. They've got needle-sharp teeth, similar to the reptilians. Ancient ruins. 1. There are a lot of ruins, like strange Pueblo kind of building ruins up against some walls of caverns, to where it looked like, at one time, maybe tens of thousands of people of some sort had lived down there in ruins. They found pottery, and they found all kinds of signs of more primitive life, of people that had maybe taken refuge down below. Elephant humanoids. They are a kind of those beings who have trunks. Conclusion: 1. There were a lot of reports about, close to the surface, very close to the surface, different reptilian layers, or places where small groups lived, where they would venture out to the surface from time to time, usually in arid areas. 2. But there were reports that were investigated by groups on Earth, where people would see reptilians in the desert, and they would go and close off areas where the reptilians were coming out.